Alright. So apparently this is going to be our last
And
shift.
the already spread-thin guard force is calling it the worst night of, and I quote, creepy shit they've ever seen on St. Swithin's Day. And that's saying a lot. So if you see any of the few guards trying their darndest to keep things together inside our fair city walls, just go up and give them a hug, because Po Buddy's nerfect. I'm sorry, there appears to be a typo in that last statement. You're listening to the Morning Crawl, where we won't be playing any of today's top hit music because we will be keeping all frequencies clear in the event of an emergency broadcast. This is Dodger, signing off alone because all of my animal co-hosts were turned into food rations.
We have a new letter.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Dear Lil, I haven't received your last letter yet. I really could have used the pick-me-up. Things are getting really hectic here. Everyone is busy getting ready for the upcoming naval battle. Even though I don't have any training at all, I'm getting stationed on one of the attack boats on the front lines. But don't worry, I overheard the admirals say that there may be a plan brewing to unleash a ferocious sea monster, if they can find one. But they'll have to make sure there aren't allies in the water when they do. So that sounds like a plan, right? I don't really know what's in store for me, but I'm doing my very best so I can get home, and we can finally get our lives back on the right track. Wish me luck. I think I'll need it this time. Love, Dad.
I guess all the fighting has disrupted the postal service? Oh, the humanity!
I heard the news this is your last shift down here at the shed.
Yep.
It sure is. I may not always get 4 stars, but I think I've been pulling my weight around here. Seems pretty weird to pull me off duty, just as everything seems to be at an all-time level of terrible.
Speaking of things being terrible, let's make sure you're all stocked up for your shift.
So this is the last one.
Are you sure you've got everything you need? I've got a big walk to the east gate ahead of me.
Thanks for everything, Garby.
Okay, the royal writ of the day. This message is for Guardsman Lil. Hi Lil, they're letting me add something to the writ. Isn't that neat? I just wanted to let you know that the Cyclops was the mole and that the GLA has been able to successfully do 5 missions without incident thanks to your help. Have a great last day. I'm sorry I couldn't convince Desi to keep you longer. Chuck. Somebody left the door to the food reserve open last night and the enchanted ice melted away. Looking at you, Randy. We'll need to restock with fresh, non-rotten food, so please be on the lookout for that. Middle Manager Mike Melroy. Attention, Randy's friends and colleagues. He's officially exiled from the sprawl. MMMM. Middle Manager Mike Melroy, okay? Well, so much for Randy being returned from retirement. We have confirmed once again that the previous battle was lost in large part due to the state of the drafted soldiers' equipment. It is your job to turn coal into diamonds. See if there is any way to improve the state of the drafted soldiers before signing them up. I tried. I'm so bad at the soldier part. You know, I'm so good at deciding who gets in, who gets out, but I'm so bad with the soldier drafting. So bad. We have put out a call for mercenaries to assist in our defenses. Sprawl Treasury budget has been allocated for this initiative. Try not to overspend the Queendom's money. If you get the best bang for our buck, it will be reflected in your store ranking, Ash. As a result of the Sprawl's mummies and daddies being turned into cannon fodder, I'm seeing lots of vagrant hooliganism from the feral and orphaned youth. Don't be taken in by the rosy cheeks and recently lost baby teeth smiles. Some of them are real stinkers. Malcolm, by royal decree. Oh boy, let's try our best here.
Oh, hi! It's me, Kelly. I remember you from the wedding. You hired me to serve the soup to all those bigwigs. Why they wanted Monty's soup at the royal wedding, I have no clue, but you know, rich people. I've got a wagon full of food for my boss to help with the whole people dying of starvation thing.
I didn't know Monty's was part of the war effort.
Oh, yeah, we have been slammed at Monty's lately. What with all the food rationing, we're running out of soup. I had to go all the way to the Monty's in Caladar to get supplies. Heck of a trek for a Cyclops in heels.
Why did you wear heels to make such a long walk? Don't you have any hiking boots?
Psh, I can do it all and look good while doing it, honey.
What kind of food did you get?
I don't know, stuff for soup? I didn't ask too many questions. They seemed to know what we needed. Anyway, my manager gave me a list. Here, take a look.
She hands you a list of ingredients. Pretty standard stuff. Most of them are marked perishable. Let me quickly check what that means. Is that... yeah, okay. So I'll admit her quickly.
I understand. I get the same from my bosses here at the gate. I don't ask too many questions. Mostly because I don't think they know the answers.
Amen, honey. Gee, thanks, kid. I can't wait to get this into the kitchen and put my feet up. My dogs are barking, if you know what I mean. See you around.
Are that bad food, but you didn't know because you didn't ask? Okay. Well...
Oh, hi, it's me. I've got a
I honestly thought I could trust him, but let's try x-raying this. Excuse me?
Whoa! Your wagon is full of rotten food.
Well, it wasn't rotten when I picked it up 2 weeks ago.
Of course.
That's really not great. I didn't know Monty's was part of the war.
Oh, yeah, we have been... I had to go all the way to the Monty...
There wasn't anywhere closer you could have gone.
No, the Monty's in Scarborough was burnt down when the duchy was sacked, and the only other Monty's is in Fireball Canyon. But their food is all weird and pixelated, so Caladar it is.
What kind of food did you get?
I don't know, stuff for soup?
Doesn't perishable mean the food will go bad after a while?
Huh, yeah, I guess it does.
Hey, sorry, I'm gonna deny you.
kid. I don't gotta take this from you, too. I get enough of this kind of treatment from Monty. You want to deal with this food, then do it. I'm out of here.
Yes, this was okay. 4 stars now. Baseball thinking of something. Oh, care to share? Yes, this brawl is desperate for food, but it is not desperate for dysentery. Good catch, Guardsman. Well, I had to fail first. I did trust the little Cyclops. Oh!
A blinding rage fills my eyes. It is the gatekeeper who ruined my wedding day. How have you, honorless child, been allowed to keep such an important position? Thank the walls of your shed for protecting you from the taste of my blade. If I still had it. Kapla!
What are you doing here, darling?
Despite my blood feud with you, Guardian, it does not please me that the Sprawl has been so brutally punished by the Kingdom of Petrard. This war has been conducted most dishonorably by those pathetic Petrardians, and your city has been ruined. Much in the same way as you ruined my wedding.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you have at least some sympathy. Maybe Marvog can intervene and stop the war.
We could have this war settled in no time. Those bloated Petrardians stand no chance against the might of Marvog. But your queen would have to make a compelling argument why we should help her now.
Okay, I cannot give her any of these items.
The ripples of this war have reached the plains of Marvog. Food has become scarce due to supply chain issues. I would use that chain to hang my enemies, but apparently it is not made of steel or rope. Confusion reigns. Without food, the ballet has been ruined, much in the same way that you ruined my wedding day.
So it's in your best interest to stop the war.
Indeed it is. The ballet must proceed, but we will not simply intervene for nothing. We demand a payment. Let me speak to your queen.
Okay, let me call Ash and hope that that is not a mistake.
Marvog can't be in a very good spot right now. Most of their supplies are imported, and this war has interrupted movement of goods. Perhaps they are here to make a deal. Send them in and let me assess the situation.
Glory shall come to Marvog this day.
Kapla!
Well, Kaplad, little one. Kapla!
Kapla! Okay, 3 out of 4. I'm happy. Having heard their true intentions, you let them in. Now it's up to the queen and other people above your pay grade.
Hail, Groundwalker. I am Marabella.
Hi, I'm Lil. Anything else?
I don't know. I've never been above water before. You lead the way.
Okay, what you doing here, Marabella?
I have an official message from the leaders of my people. This is an official notice that the thalassocracy of...
The what now?
Thalassocracy. It's the word used for an empire that is primarily made up of maritime or seaborne areas.
Okay.
Huh, learned a new word today. Continue.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed...
Sorry, one more time. Bubbletown?
Lil.
Uh-huh. That's the name of my thalassocracy.
Bubbletown. Got it. On you go.
Okay. The Thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed to the defense of the Sprawl. That's the end.
That's wonderful news. A new ally in our hour of need? Oh, thank you, good Marabella of Bubbletown, for your message. Are you a warlike people?
Well, we don't like it, but we are quite good at it. We used to be a peaceful people, skilled more in song and art, but we lost our song many years ago, and now we know only war.
Oh, that's rather sad.
Okay, let me call Striker.
The Mer people of Bubbletown are fearsome warriors. They would be an absolute asset in our quest to control the waterways around the Sprawl. Armed with tridents, they could fight off any takers, if they have enough support. Great find, Guardsman.
I was given the message to deliver to you in this old shell. This shell retains sound. They say it can even hold on to sounds from many years ago, like an archive or time capsule. I've always wondered what other sounds might be hidden in this shell.
That is kooky. Boy, you really seem like the girl who has everything.
I've got gadgets and whiz-bangs aplenty. I've got bobbins and...
Yeah, that's nice. How can you hear what else is inside the shell?
That I don't know. I only know how to access this message. They say the instruction manual for it was lost many years ago.
They say a lot of things, don't they?
Oh damn. I mean, let's draft. What if I should have used a decoder ring here?
Alright, Marabella, strap on your boots. Boot. Fishtail covering. You're drafted.
The Mer people of Bubbletown would be honored to help the Sprawl in their fight. We will strike at the enemy with everything we've got. And we strap on war fins for future reference.
This is the place. I got the call. I'm a mercenary. Your move, kid.
Okay, there was something about mercenaries in the Ritz. Alright.
Okay, what's your deal?
The deal is simple, kid. You let me in, and I will jumpstart your city's defenses and give your leadership precious information about your enemies.
Oh, cool.
Not so fast. You don't let me in, I'm taking the same info about the Sprawl and selling it to the highest bidder.
Okay, come on in.
Not so fast. It'll cost you.
How much?
Well, that's up for negotiation.
How do I know you're not gonna take the money and run?
A Bangalorian always keeps their word.
Oh, Bangalorian. So Mandalorian. Okay, so you're Boba Fett?
Whoa, that's a goofy name.
Grr, 2,000 gold. Bangalorians have developed complete immunity to any sort of truth spray through our training from birth. This proves vital to our work as intergalactic bounty hunters.
Damn.
Aw, nerds.
Want to play hardball, do you? Okay, fine. 500 gold.
I don't want to play hardball. I want to play goblin ball. 250.
Never mind. Full price, 1,000 gold.
Actually, I want to play Price is Right. $1, Bob.
Look, I told you 500 gold. Final offer.
Okay, I think I might want to play that again. Let's see how we're doing on 500.
I'll assist your city with its defenses and provide enemy intel for the agreed upon price of 500 gold.
Here, take this contract to the castle. They'll settle up with you.
A pleasure doing business with you, kid.
Okay, so how bad is that? Actually, 500 is the lowest possible price? Yo. Okay, cool. Awesome. Lucky. Oh no.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Gary Dolt, son of Bee and Brian Dolt, and I wish to pass. Will you require anything else?
Geary, it's me, Lil, remember? Magnus the Magnificent.
Of course. Pleasure to see you again, Lil. Now let me pass. I'm off to a meeting at the Mages Guild. I don't know if you heard, but I'm well on my way to becoming a full-fledged mage, a card-carrying member of the guild. Heading in right now to meet with my tutor, Master Tyronius Athanatos. He's not much for having a laugh, but I've learned so much from him.
I didn't know that you had any magical abilities at all. Didn't seem like you did last time we met anyway.
Well, I'm just a late bloomer. Master Tyronius has told me that I show great potential as a student, or apprentice, as we are called in the guild.
But Tyronius is the bad guy. So not sure we should let you through.
My magical skills have flourished exponentially ever since my precious birthday present. Julian, that sweet simpleton, gave me this. I added the pure, unrefined power crystal to my wand, and now I can truly feel the magic coursing through my veins.
That gets confiscated.
My wand! My power crystal! You tricked us into giving it to you. The tricksy little gate guard stole it from us. Our power, our present.
Hey, Dobby. No, not Dobby. Gollum.
You seem really precious about it.
Ah!
Yes! 4 stars. You took away this darker, more powerful version of Gary the Goblin's new toy. He was getting too precious about it anyway. Okay. Oh, hello.
Avast, Petey! There blows a fine, upstanding guardsman.
Upstanding guardsman,
We'll take our ship and blast our way through whatever scurvy barnacles are attacking the sprawl's waterways. Yarr!
So, you're saying you'd like to be drafted?
Aye, aye, that's a much more concise way to say it, yarr.
Okay, let me do the X-ray.
Yarr, I do like the cut of your jib, young scallywag. Take ye this, a tank of some of the fermenter's finest, to remember me by. Think of me when you're singing your pirate shanty.
I'm 12, but I'll take it for my dad when he gets home.
Alright, awesome.
Thanks for the grog.
Actually, it's an IPA.
big juicy IPA, huh?
Ahoy there, landlubber! The name's Captain Jane Pigeon, and this here's me fine feathered matey Pete. Though yous can call him Petey if you're an old sea dog like me. Yar har har!
Huh? Old sea dog, huh?
Please stop using that stupid voice. I'm not a tourist.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Huh? It's a character choice, huh?
I'm captain of a ship called the Fermenter. Kind of a play on words there. We actually operate primarily as a brewery. We transport our beer on the ship and sell it to markets via an interconnected series of waterways. Surprisingly economical to take the beer to the customers rather than have them come to us.
Surprisingly economical,
Yar, all the sudsy growlga pirate could ever chug all aboard the dread ship Fermenter. 'Tis a pirate's life for me, yar.
Oh god. Is that what I sound like?
It's a really annoying character voice,
Okay, but it's basically like just an act, so sorry, have to deny you. Oh gosh, this is really gonna hurt morale back at the ship. People were so excited to serve their queen and country. Oh well, best of luck to you. Come on, Peter, back to the ship we go. Yar.
Wallow in pity,
Hello, I'm here to join my family in the refugee camp at the docks.
Aww.
Are you the
What's your name, little buddy?
My name's Teeny Tom McGoblin, on account of I'm so teeny, and my last name's McGoblin.
Yeah, we heard about you.
Me dad and mum and sisters already came through the gates. I was lagging behind on account of me bum leg.
Yeah, I was just about to say you lost a leg there.
Aw, what happened to your leg?
Agree on the choice repair for different reasons.
It fell off.
Oh boy.
Aren't limbs supposed to, you know, stay attached?
I'm too poor to have limbs that stay attached.
Oh boy.
I think I'm gonna have to see some ID.
I'm too poor to have ID.
Let me try a true spray.
I love me dad and me mum and even me sisters so much. Sometimes I feel like I could just burst when I see them. They all treat me with such kindness and help me when it's hard for me to get around. Sometimes dad lets me ride on his shoulders and I feel 10 feet tall. That's the truth. And I ain't hiding anything except for me knife I use for robbing elderly people. I love robbing elderly people and I won't stop. I'll never stop. It gives me a thrill like nothing else does. I'll die before I stop. No elderly person is safe from me and me robbing knife.
Oh my god.
Alright. You give me that knife. And you can enter.
Is that a knife you have on you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I scanned you and it shows you're carrying a knife.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Your machine's broken.
You're too young to be carrying a knife.
Mind your own business. Try it and I'll cut your off.
Excuse me?
Whoa, that took a turn.
Okay, sorry. Oh, no, not admit. Damn it. Deny or jail?
Teeny Tom, you're going to jail for a long time.
Is this because I like to rob elderly people at knife point?
Yes.
Yes, 100%. That's the reason.
You don't know me? Over here stepping all up on me like a...
Excuse
Prison
me?
don't scare me. Bring it on.
Hey!
Holy crap! You seem so harmless in your introduction.
That's called a ruse. See you on the outside in 5 to 10. I'm gonna get jacked on the inside.
Damn it. But at least it was the right call. You jailed the pint-sized sociopath and saved the octogenarians of the sprawl. They'll live to cheek pinch another day. Oh, what a foul mouth! Jesus Christ. Okay.
Hi. Is this where to sign up for the draft?
Yes, it is.
Wonderful.
What's this?
Would you like to be drafted to fight in the war?
Oh no, it's not for me. It's for him.
For who?
My pet fish, Dennis.
Okay, are we having a laugh at my expense now?
No, I'm quite serious.
So the fish wants to fight?
He wants to fight, all right, and he is very good at it, I promise you.
You know what? It is our last day.
Dennis here has gone 28-0 in the admittedly immoral and illegal underground fish fights that happen down at the docks. Or at least they used to before they set up that refugee camp. He's undefeated and shows no signs of slowing down. He really is quite a violent fish.
Where's the camera? Am I getting punked or something?
No punking going on. I'm telling you the truth. He'll tear right through anyone or anything in his path.
You see, I'm afraid that admitting him, like again, admitting two people, will actually hurt us and not help us. I feel like we're gonna lose this fight and the war.
I'm sorry, I can't draft you.
Not me, remember? It's for the fish.
Yeah, not
I'm
drafted.
sorry, I can't draft him either.
Alright. Okay, we have pretty good scores. Greater. Okay, Greater is the only one who wasn't a 4-star. Let's go to the Twisted Sister. Oh.
You should see the look on your dumb face.
She looked like she was this close to peeing her pants.
Nuh-uh.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants. Wait till you see.
Shh, don't spoil it.
Okay. Congrats on not having a job anymore. We're glad to have you back. Finally.
Yeah.
Hey Arda, mind if I write a quick letter to my dad?
Yeah, maybe later though, okay?
Our dad is back.
Maybe later? No, I have to send him one now.
It can wait. Enjoy your party. And your surprise is over there by the fire. But first, I know you're just a kid, but I'll mix you up any drink you'd like, on the house, to celebrate everything you've been doing around here. What'll it be?
Give me some warm milk.
Coming right up.
Alright, let me go to the fire. I'm pretty sure it's all that.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the Great Magician. Alakazoo, Alakazee.
There she is, my little guardsman.
Dad? What are you doing here? Oh, I missed you so much. What is going on?
You stopped writing letters. I got worried something had happened to you.
What could happen to me? I wasn't the one off fighting a war, remember?
Yeah, but you get some pretty tough customers coming through that gate. Sometimes if you try to whip them, or even just talk to them in the wrong way, it's game over. I got worried.
Yeah, we had that.
So they let you leave the war because you were worried about your daughter? I mean, shouldn't you be fighting in an epic naval battle right about now?
Yeah, absolutely have channeling Mr. Fantastic hat with a fantastic new hat.
No, they didn't. And yes, I should be. But I couldn't stand being at war for a second longer. I was actually pretty instrumental in winning a couple of battles out there. I did some amazing things for a chubby, middle-aged guy. I think all because I was thinking about you and wanting to keep you safe.
Happy, sad, what the fuck? Wonderful choices.
Things have been hard and weird and creepy, but I'm so glad you're here. I feel like I can take on anything if you've got my back. And I'm glad you didn't die.
I'm glad I didn't die too.
I could die any day now.
This isn't about you, Mrs. Abernathy.
All right, Seamus.
It's Hamish.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives will look like in the morning.
Well, we'll have to. A hug? Yes, a hug. Alright, Mr. Fantastic Cat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
Oh my god, the floppy disk. The floppy disk.
What? Really? Because I have to say, that's a pretty fantastic hat.
That is dope.
You should have seen my previous hat. Aye, my journey, it continues.
There's no pleasing some people.
Any additional
I'll be up to
dialogue?
tuck you in soon.
Alright, no additional dialogue here. Mrs. Abernathy, how about you?
I do hope you'll tell your father how good of a babysitter I've been while he's been away.
You didn't babysit me.
You were supposed to be looking after me?
I dressed you, I bathed you, I cooked you 3 square meals a day.
No, you didn't.
I've been here, alone, this whole time.
Then tell me this. Who have I been bathing, Lil? Who?
Take your meds, Mrs. Abernathy.
By the beard of Bertram Bartleby the Bloated, I appear!
Edward, the official officiant.
It's the Edward, the Great Magician again. Come out of retirement to play one more preteen birthday party. How old are you today, little girl? I actually picked up a few tricks from a true blue real deal mage I met. Lil. I am small but nimble with a bushy tail. In trees I scamper, never to fail. I gather my food and store it with care. Do you know what animal I am? Do you dare?
I mean, squirrels aren't blue, so I'm gonna go for the sparrow.
That's right! A sparrow!
Ta-da!
That's actually pretty great, considering everything I know about you, the Edward. But I think you might have gotten the hint mixed up with another animal.
What do you mean? Sparrows scamper through trees when they're not flying, right? And some people would call their tails bushy.
Yeah, okay, you got me there, the Edward.
Do you have time for another?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I'm small and petite, with feathers so fine. I sing sweet melodies, a sound so divine. I flit and flutter through the air with ease, and build my home high up in the trees. Who am I? Can you guess my name? I'm a little bird that's known for its fame.
Another sparrow?
That's right! It's another sparrow! Ta-da!
Okay, this time it actually made sense.
Made sense and amazed you!
Honestly, that was pretty great. Thanks for being at my party, the Edward. I'm gonna miss you.
Oh, look at that banner, the chronometer.
I'm sure between my job at the city council and as an administrator with the Guard Corps, if the sprawl was on the verge of catastrophic collapse, from within and without, Mike Melroy would know about it.
I may be baked out of my gourd, as per usual, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing bad omens everywhere. Something very bad is about to go down. Oh, Lil! Congratulations! What a party! Are you having a good time?
Honestly, I am. I'm really feeling the love, Echo.
What's a love echo?
I'm gonna miss this.
I'm here to collect your badge and your gun.
A gun?
Badge and gun.
No one gave you a badge and a gun? How the hell did you navigate your way through 11 levels without your badge and your gun?
There are plenty of ways to solve a problem without a gun.
Yep.
But the badge, Lil. It's all in the badge.
I'm gonna miss this too.
You girls?
We all care about you, Lil. Have a rest. You've earned it.
Okay, I guess that's all. Or do you guys have any more dialogue?
Pretty cool, eh? I heard your dad abandoned his regiment mid-battle because he missed you so much.
Well, I heard he single-handedly bested a death squad with his bare hands because he missed you so much.
I read on the councilwoman's death that he was granted leave because he left his daughter alone this whole time.
Aw, come on, Isla. Why do you always have to be like that?
Like what?
Like that. At any rate, your dad really loves you, Lil. Death squad or no.
I love him too. Yes. Let's see. Kelly, without the arrival of the wagon carrying ingredients, Monty's, home of the soup, was in a real predicament. Just like it did during the great bottle shortage of '02, Monty was going to have to improvise. Throwing eggshells, wood shavings, and anything else that seemed remotely edible into a pot, Monty created a new signature menu item, the Slim Pickens Stew. Everyone who ate it experienced intense gastrointestinal pain and explosive diarrhea. Yikes! At the restaurant, it took a substantial bribe to the health inspector and a very large mop to clean up the mess. Kelly Bodine had 2 weeks' notice and started looking for another job. She was tired of being indirectly responsible for poisoning so many people. Puerto Hagen was granted the audience with the Queen and the council that she so desired, but it was like super awkward because this was like, you know, the first time they had seen each other since the whole "you left me at the altar" thing. But the Praetor held strong and admirably pleaded her case for the strategic trade routes and resources she could offer in exchange for the foreign aid Marvok so desperately needed. Impressed, Queen Desdemona announced the two nations would join a tactical alliance against a common enemy. She then apologized to the Praetor for the things for the way things ended on their wedding day, and wished the best for her. Not knowing how to react to this genuine show of emotional maturity, Praetor Cargan panicked and started asking if he was still with that loser goblin and saying things like, "I want you to draw me like one of your calendar girls." Nobody in the room was impressed by this behavior, least of all Chuck. Praetor Cargan returned to Marvel with a promise of the aid her people so dearly needed. That and the goblin's fist. Fist-sized china on her left eye. And a newfound respect for goblins. Whoops! Bangalorean. The intelligence gained from the Bangalorean led to the evacuation of an outlying farming village before the enemy could attack, saving dozens of lives. A win for the Sprawl in the season of losses. Yeah, sorry about that. Using the money raised for providing this intel, the Bangalorean was able to commission the design of a personal jetpack. Yep, totally Boba Fett. His budget was a mere 500 gold, so it was an absolute hack job, and it immediately exploded, severely burning his face. Thank goodness for the helmet he already possessed. What? Without the pure, unrefined power crystal from Julian to increase his magical might, it didn't take long for Gary to fall out of favor with, or even the awareness of, the Dark Mages. According to his former mentor, Tyronius, Gary was just not Freedom Caucus material anymore. After being unceremoniously dumped by the Dark Mages, Gary went back to his work with Julian and the GLA. It took quite a bit of work to deprogram Gary, but with tenacity and a bit of luck, Carl the Troll finally got through to him and shattered Tyronius' hold. Yes! However, to this day, Gary catches himself losing time and drifting off when the lights hit the power crystal just right, reminding him of the dreams of power and fire he once had during his time with the mages. Teeny Tom became the Prince of Prison. He crafted makeshift ships and used them without prejudice to grow his reputation. He eventually joined the gang called the Lil Rascals. It was easy to get members like Spanky and Buckwheat to accept him as the new leader, but there was a lot of pushback from their current leader Alfalfa and his handful of loyal followers. But they soon fell in line after Tom showed everyone how persuasive he can be with his shift. Let's just say they don't call him Alfalfa anymore. The McGoblin family couldn't afford Tim's bail. The only reunion they ever had with their son was over the telephone and behind a thick layer of glass. I'm so scared for this. Yeah, we lost every single battle. Awesome. Mirabella returned to her home in Bubbletown with the message, "We swim to battle." The fierce but uninspired tribe of mere people moved songlessly into fray and failed to instill any terror in the enemy. The pirates of the good ship Fermenta sailed away from the battle, singing their shanties and brewing a new beer, a tasty porter called the Chocolate Deserter. Dennis ended his fish-fighting career with an absolutely ridiculous record of 117-0, with one draw when someone accidentally pulled the plug out of the bathtub he was fighting in. His retirement was marked by his induction into the Illegal Fish Fighting Hall of Fame. His owner could not be more proud. Morning came, the waters of Sprawl Harbor finally calmed. The enemy ships had left the harbor, but not before laying waste to the docks and the encampment that had sprung up there. War had caught up with the refugees once again. There were no survivors. Well, the destruction of the dock will have a massive impact not only on the Sprawl's military forces, but on its ability to receive essential supplies and food. A red sky shone brightly that morning, an ominous portent of doom.